What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today we are on The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2, Episode 7, Blood and Lies. I'm ready. Jadis is here. She looking for corruption, which is dead in her face with these, with their new take-ins. Huck declared to Felix she's on his side for as long as she can be, but she's trying not to get under Jadis's radar because Jadis was sent here specifically by Elizabeth to convince Huck that she needs to be loyal to the CRM and that she shouldn't use her time away to let those attachments, flaw her judgment. So we'll see which side ends up winning Huck over, but I think she's going to choose Felix because we've seen from her flashback, she's always going to choose what's right. Like, she shot the one dude she loved in the army, and she killed her comrades to save the civilians because it was the right thing. So the fact that her mom and General Beely killed a bunch of innocents, that just doesn't sit right with her. So I think she's going to do the right thing. I think she's going to redeem herself by the end of this. And she probably will die. She'll probably do something that sacrifices herself, I bet you, because this show's almost over. There's been no casualties of the main cast. And Will came close, but he didn't bite the dust. But I think somebody's definitely going to be going to one of these episodes. And it has to be either her or Felix. I don't see them killing the kids, but I'd be surprised if they did. Yeah, speaking of Will, he made a dumbass plan to try to break into the CRM. That place is so fortified. They have the best security I've ever seen. So why he thought that would work, I don't know. Now Indira's son is dead. I'm interested in how she's going to take that news, but now Will's on the run again, and they're hunting for him. Silas, I think we're finally getting his story this week after he got caught, so Jadis will probably be investigating him. But Silas, he's chill. He don't be worried about nothing. I'm sure he'll get through it. And I think Huck's husband will have his back, hopefully. Yeah, and whatchamacallit, they got the chemical that they used to, bomb Omaha. So I don't know what they're going to do with that exactly. I mean, it's evidence, but based off the promo, they know it's missing. So that's going to cause some problems, but let's see what they got for us. I'm ready. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. We're going to get started. So this is our test subject, huh?
Assuming no abnormalities show up in his blood work, he should be suitable for our purposes.
He looks alive, though. Why are we doing this to him?
I have my dinner.
Did he volunteer?
I'll check back later.
Oh, this is a flashback. This is before the dinner scene. What's she up to?
You're going to hell.
Oh, this is Baraka.
I am too.
This is definitely not consensual.
Maybe we're already there.
Wow.
That plan is bullshit. What we do now matters. It's built on blood and lies. That's all it'll ever be.
Test subject, A481.
So he's an A.
24 years of age. No discrepancies in blood work. Lung function normal. Heart rate elevated, but normal.
How do you sleep at night?
With exposure to trial 6.0.
Exposure to what? The chemical? So is this really meant to kill, or was this like the test of some sort of cure or something? Like,
should only take a few seconds. Boring.
They gassed everybody back home. That's how they did it.
That's how they killed that many people.
Massive amounts can be produced with very little effort. The gas, it chemically bonds itself to moisture inside the body. The lungs overproduce fluid, causing you to choke until essentially you drown from the inside out.
ain't that some shit?
They can't just get away with this.
Hell no, they can't.
Unless we do something about it.
They just took out
Liquid
thousands of
chlorine is
people. Like,
colorless.
they're dangerous.
Why isn't this?
This is crazy.
Something must have been added to it. We'll need to keep this safe until we figure out what.
Time of death, 8:22 a.m.
Wow. Timing his reanimation.
This is how we have tomorrow.
Use a
This is how we
motherfucker.
have tomorrow.
Wow.
Dr. Belshaw, I'm afraid we have a problem.
No problem here.
You got strong feet. I can see them from here.
Glad that's the first thing you notice about me.
Good on you. They tell you why they took your boots?
They said it was, so I wouldn't run.
I bet you could have, though. Look at those clompers.
Does she got a foot fetish or
Skip
something?
through
Like,
a rock pile with those.
why are you so obsessed with
Warrant
my
Officer
feet?
Jada Stokes, you're Silas Plaskett. You're not
I know
where
you
you're
lived in a
supposed to be.
dumpster.
You like it? Called facility number 1?
Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of like living in a junkyard.
She knows all
You say
about
that
that.
like it's a bad thing.
Been a long time, Jadis. An audit.
Yeah, there's been some issues I'm checking out. When I saw your wife, she wouldn't call me by my first name.
Well, she is a soldier.
So
And I
we got
heard he just
history
makes
here.
soldiers now. He said he was lost. Said he was trying to decide if he should ask for directions. You believe that?
Tracks. He hesitates.
Well, you can't do that, Silas.
Come on, we're done here.
Thanks for getting me out the principal's office.
Did you think he would make a good soldier?
Maybe.
I agree. I just got a feeling. And if you make me regret this in any way, you'll regret it more. So will he. You won't get another chance. Don't get lost again. I'll get your boots.
She can be threatening and then go back to being like the coolest principal ever. I don't know, something about her. But Silas is rising the charts pretty quickly, but if he's a soldier, that may or may not be beneficial. Who knows?
Oh,
To be seen.
Hey, Mason.
Forgot about this guy.
I was looking for you. I was gonna see if you wanted to hang later, but it's totally no pressure.
Yeah. I'll be back here catching up on some microbiology later tonight. So
I'm gonna go now.
She's so awkward.
great. I mean, okay, yeah.
I guess
I'll-
that's how teenagers
I'll see you
are.
tonight.
Not them studying chemical warfare. Okay, makes sense. I don't trust folks. Close the books. Hide all the evidence.
Lila.
Mason,
What?
we don't have a lot of time.
What?
Coming any second to take you in for questioning.
What?
I know that you or Felix or the girls took that vial from my lab. I don't know how you did it,
What?
but
What vial? What are you
Leo.
talking about?
please, they are coming. They know a vial went missing during the blackout.
Specimens associated with CRM
Just
operations?
stop. You don't have to pretend.
Wow.
Just listen. I told them I misplaced it. If you just give it back to me, I won't be in danger anymore. You and your daughters won't be in danger anymore.
I don't know if I trust her. Fuck. Hide, lady.
It's an hour late for dinner. Look at me. Please, just let me hide.
She's-
And answer the door. Tell them that if I have meant anything to you.
Go.
Wow. She's genuinely concerned for them. She tried to look out.
I need you to come with us. We have some questions for you.
Damn.
My dad has always seen my good people.
This is about
Always
to
tried to see the right thing.
go sideways because
That's just what he gets.
can't mess with the CRM. They got everything under lock. That's crazy.
Officer Carlucci,
Felix.
you can go back to your apartment.
Yeah, no, wherever the hell you're taking him, I'm going. Felix, it's okay.
I suggest you stop.
I'm not gonna stop.
Felix.
Security detail. You're not taking him anywhere without me.
Felix.
Have it your way. Is it Dr. Bennett and his security detail, huh? Felix.
Dr. Bennett's under strict security.
Tell your sister.
Oh. Lila about to try to get it out of her.
Hope?
Yeah.
What's
And
going
Iris
on?
don't trust her.
I need the vial you stole. I know I haven't given you any reason to trust me.
No, you
But
haven't.
whatever you want to know about who I am or what I do, I'll tell you. You need to decide now.
Decide.
Your dad's life depends on it.
Yeah. Just do it at this point because y'all gonna get yourself in some deep shit and there's no way out of this place. Everybody in trouble this episode.
You look tired. Late night?
Just in a hurry.
During the power outage, there was a security breach from an area that has a sensitive research material. That's why I called you here.
You
apart
went
from this
missing.
place, that may help you see some things that others may miss.
Damn.
The vial that one of you stole that I need back? I developed its contents right here. The lab that no one here is supposed to know about. I study reanimation, but in order to understand, what causes someone to come back after they die. I need to observe what happens to a subject while they are dying. Most were found bitten out in the wild. They would have died in vain. But this place made it so their passing could be a gift to science.
So we are her lying, but
to
okay.
tomorrow.
Go off.
Most?
You need to understand.
I was reading
This-
every word. Walker going after a mouse. What am I missing here? We know how they work.
Eventually the rat will get tired, but the dead won't.
Yeah.
Not ever. They're perpetually in motion. None of us will be safe as long as this exists in the world.
We know that.
Tell us about Omaha. How does this tie into that?
I don't think I'm about to see something crazy. Walker's doing some abnormal shit.
CRM told me and my colleague Dr. Abbott about a secret military operation in which tens of thousands would die. We were assured that this operation was critical to the survival of the human race.
Wow. For your
And that we
fucking
were being let
research.
in on something that almost no one outside of the military knew about. It was our chance to test the formula out in the field.
So you just went along with it?
We were horrified. The Sierra's government has no idea what its military does outside its walls.
Wow.
Dr. Abbott threatened to tell them, so they made sure he never would.
Why would 100,000 people need to die?
I asked them that. They warned me to never ask them again.
Them
I could've stopped it,
motherfuckers.
I
You
would.
could have.
No, she
You
couldn't
put your
have.
own safety before those people's lives.
No, what was going to happen was going to happen. I could end up dead, or I could try to turn something that I couldn't stop into something that could help humanity.
Did you? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's not about answers. It's about data. Giving me that vial back will save your father.
I mean, I believe her for all
I
it's
told
worth.
them that I misplaced it during the blackout. Showing them that I have it will take all of the suspicion off of him. This is me putting his life before mine.
You are doing this to save yourself.
No, I care about your father.
Just give it
It's
to
in a
her
bunker.
at this point.
Hope.
It's a room under Lab H where the kids hang out.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not like you guys can do anything with it anyway. You got the answers you needed.
There wasn't another choice.
Do you actually trust her after everything she's
Of
done?
course I don't.
Don't have a choice here. Your family's at risk now.
I do nothing.
I'm with Hope. Sorry, Iris. You gotta. I know
Iris,
you don't
we
like these
came
people,
here
but
to keep Dad safe.
you can't be resistant the whole entire time. You gotta give in somewhere, or y'all are just gonna die.
I wasn't lost.
Oh, we telling the truth. We
I know.
doing that?
You went trying to find your friends again.
You backed me up.
Because I didn't know what would happen to you if I didn't. I can't make you want this.
I do. But what if the CRM isn't what you think it is?
What would you ask me then?
I don't know. There's no reason.
There's
Silas
just some
is
shit you gotta
testing.
let go.
Trying to see how much he can tell him and what he'll do with the information. But I mean, the guy has Silas'
I
best
don't
interest
know
in
anything
mind.
about any missing
There's
research.
that.
A rule you violated on 16 separate occasions.
So many amendments in the Constitution, I can only choose one. I plead the fifth. Anything you say, fifth. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Did you?
16, Doctor.
Damn.
You should since punishable
Leo.
by long terms of imprisonment, so.
You shouldn't have made that decision without me.
Iris, you wouldn't have made the decision at all. You would have
like
kept
you did with the dead drop.
pretending that you didn't have it. And you guys would have gotten nowhere. And your dad would be probably getting
Let's just go.
in the process of being killed, so.
Maybe they're already looking for us.
Or her.
After your wife died.
Oh, shit. Some
Yeah.
shit about to pop off.
Tell
I'm
me.
telling y'all.
What was it about Dr. Belcher that you found so special?
She was kind, smart. She'd laugh at my jokes, tell her things about myself, stories about my family, my daughters. She was there. I wanted her to be.
Sounds like you loved her.
Maybe I did.
Did you fall out of love with her, Doctor?
You're twisting my words.
I think you did that all by yourself.
Yeah, Leo, you did.
So, what do you think?
I think you're right. Used to love her, but he doesn't anymore.
And yet they had dinner together last night so she could meet the family. What do you make of that?
Doesn't add up.
He caught himself a lie.
He's lying.
Her story's matched, so she's lying too. But why do you think they'd be sharing that particular lie?
She still cares about him. She's covering for him. Because she thinks he took the research.
And if she's right?
That'd explain why he fell out of love with her.
Well, there it is. Find Dr. Belshaw and have her collected immediately. We found our conspirators.
Yeah, I mean, Huck just had to say it. I mean, Jadis already came up to those conclusions herself, so shit is about to pop off. Y'all gotta go.
Run.
Yeah, y'all gotta go. And then Felix got himself fucking caught with some bullshit. Shit. Leo had fucked up. By one word, literally one word, fucked up his whole alibi. One word. That's the fucking crazy part about this whole thing. He was perfect until he said did. Fuck Leo. Goddamn. One word. They analyze every word you say. That's the crazy thing about these people. Hey, walkers, y'all better not snitch.
All units disengaged. Suspect's been located.
They got her?
Wanted to let you know I found the missing vial.
So I see. Where'd you find it?
Dr. Bennett stole it.
This motherfucking
Daughters
bitch.
in his security detail. They became suspicious I was involved in classified experiments into making a storage free.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
No more lies.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No more luck. Bitch, you just lied all fucking day.
To everyone's benefit.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
He's too valuable. We need him.
Oh, now you
He
want to
can
stick
help
up for
with
me.
Project Otis.
Project Modus?
Dr. Belshaw. Not another word.
It's a project that involves studying live test subjects through
They
death
gonna kill you.
to further research on reanimation.
She bold.
That's what I've been hiding.
This bitch came in the room with nothing but the audacity.
And now, you are going to let him go.
Oh. Tell me why, Doctor.
This bitch got the
I'm on
audacity.
the verge of a significant breakthrough. My test subject's going on a full 8 hours without reanimating.
That is rare, but it's not unheard of.
This could be the step forward we've been waiting for. And with Dr. Bennett helping me openly and passing on that knowledge to his daughter, think of the progress we could make.
I've proved my use to the CRM by making the right deals on their behalf. I believe what she says. And per the Lieutenant Colonel, Project Otis is the ultimate priority. So here's the deal. You walk today. You get away with another capital crime. Your daughters and your security detail do too. And we focus your efforts on said ultimate priority. Do we have a deal?
Thank God Jadis understands opportunity and chances because of what she's been through.
Do we have?
Yes.
But Lila, you're foul, bitch.
Can you move past all
You're
this?
foul. I ain't got a choice.
Yes.
But if I get the chance, I'm
So
throwing that
who's
bitch to the walkers. How fucking dare she?
What's left?
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your labor. Same goes for you.
Shit, if Elizabeth was
Surprise.
here, she wouldn't have had
I don't
none
see
of this
this
shit.
as my
Bodies would have been
That goes to that
everywhere.
subject.
Everybody in the
That's where
room
it's our
wiped out.
progress. And I would love to share the news with Major General Beale.
Oh, do all that.
She founded the project with Beale 8 years ago. It's
Hey.
been a lot of work over a long time.
And if we have a breakthrough on our hands today, I feel lucky to be here to see it. Shame. Didn't even break 8 hours. You got me excited about delivering some good news to Beale
We
today.
can still crack this. With Dr. Bennett's help, our
Dr.
chances...
Bennett will not be helping you, Doctor. Jennifer, remove Matthias's restraints.
Wow. So fuck the original deal. Everybody's about to just fucking die. We dropping bodies.
What?
Huck.
I don't understand. What?
My job is to eliminate security threats. You were sloppy with sensitive research. You lied to us. Thankfully, you've already handed on the baton to your successor, a man of greater intelligence, with Too easy to squeeze pressure points. He's the better bet.
This is why we don't be a snake bitch.
His family to threaten.
No, please, please don't do this. Please.
Wow. They said it was your last chance. Wasn't Baraka saying that to you though? And you muted his ass?
Will eventually get tired, but the dead won't. Couldn't have put it better myself.
She was watching? Not muting her. Jadis. What goes around comes around. Goddamn. I don't feel bad for you for the shit you did. Okay, I kind of do. A bit. But you was a snake bitch, so you tried to help them, but you put them at risk. She was just in a bad position, but damn. Damn. Goddamn. I'm torn. I do feel bad. A bit. But at the same time, she was bold.
Tragic accident. These things happen.
They do,
From the
Jadis?
start, she was covering for Leo.
Smart as hell.
Yeah.
If your mother had any doubts about your allegiance, she'll be pleased I helped you put them to bed today.
This was all about testing me.
Yep.
Not all. It was clear from the start she was covering for him. She had to go. So I used you to help me install Bennett as Belshaw's replacement. Productive day.
Wow.
To be
Jadis.
fair, you should be debriefed on the entire scope of the project.
Jadis is running the game, trying to get her to level up.
Campus Colony, Omaha. All part of a tactical military operation. What comes next won't be easy, but it will secure our future for centuries to come.
Giving Walker's lunch meat, giving Huck a damn raise and promotion. Goddamn. Leo got a promotion. Well, shit. Huck she don't know how to take this. Like, she got to pretend to be happy about all this, but she's pissed. But she actually truly cares about Jadis, so. Are you fucking kidding me? We doing this now, Percy? Oh, days, not slowing down with this shit.
I was looking for you earlier.
Oh, you motherfucker. Goddamn. World beyond.
I always thought you were gonna help her dad. She didn't think that you were gonna be the one to interrogate him.
Percy, I think you got the scenario a little mixed up. This is about to be so bad. Listen, Huck, start explaining some shit. Because you about to die today.
If you don't kill me, I do it.
Oh, we playing that role. Okay. I don't give a fuck.
So I show you your uncle too. Before you use the kid's wrench on him.
So it's fuck life today.
And there's nothing me or you or anybody can do to stop it.
Stop what?
So what happens now?
I'm not sure.
Of course, they cut the scene off.
This Jadis told me to take a couple of days and report back at work on Monday.
We get out of here before the Huck get word.
I wouldn't try shit
Percy went
right
to talk
now.
to her this morning. I haven't seen him since. Hey,
That's him.
you okay?
Break the news to us. What is it?
There's not gonna be an alliance anymore.
What does that mean?
The military's breaking off from the CR. They want to do their own
It's gonna
thing.
be just the Civic Republic. Yeah, they're gonna wipe out Portland.
Using gas they've been storing at the RF. Using the empties to cover it up. That's how they wiped out Omaha.
Last light of the world. They're going to destroy the whole world
Why?
to be the last community standing.
She hasn't set me down
For
on the
fucking
floor
what?
for a briefing, but the plan is to kill 87,000 people. There's no way to warn them. A wire get intercepted. Take months on foot. They won't see it coming. They won't know what hit them.
This is all becoming clear to me in a way. Maybe. I'll tell you my thoughts at the end.
Soon.
We know where the gas is.
So we destroy the gas and we take this place out with it.
Y'all might take yourselves out
This
with
isn't
it.
just about saving Portland and getting out of here.
It's about saving the damn
We
world.
can't let them keep this place. We have to get the scientists out. And their research. We take it and we keep it going.
How would we even do that?
This is a high-scale mission.
We let the scientists in on this. One of them could talk. And even if we did pull it off, these people aren't fighters.
If this plays out, I'll see it through with you. Even if it's not what we were thinking. I'm sure I'm just a big disappointment to him for not being all in on the military.
Billy is his dad.
Whatever, enough about me. What's going on with you?
Billy is his dad, I bet you.
Is your dad in the military?
Yeah, he's Major General Beale. I thought you knew.
Fucking knew it. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, these two have had some history, huh? Considering Huck set him up. Silas.
Guess you got some shit to talk about.
Silas. Too many people want to kill us, girl.
And to save people from turning into monsters. We need to save ourselves from that fate first.
The non-aggression pact we struck. I'd like your word that you will continue to honor that.
There's a lot that could go wrong.
Elizabeth's back.
We do whatever we have to do to make sure we win.
I'm concerned Dr. Bennett is not keeping quiet about what he knows.
Want me to sniff around?
But we're way past that. Initiate full facility lockdown.
Shit is going down. World Beyond finally picked up the goddamn pace. Let me tell you, this episode was good. This episode might have been the best damn episode they've ever done. God damn, they picked up the fucking pace. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. These are the good Walking Dead stories they can give us when they pick up the fucking pace. Once you get through this fucking, some of the slow storytelling, you can get to the good part. Like, finally, we're getting some answers about everything that we want to know. So the CRM military, which we already kind of started to learn, branched off kind of from the regular Civic Republic, who wants to take over from its military. They killed the communities, not only to fortify their statement that the military needs to be in charge in order to protect the Civic Republic, but because they were testing a cure or whatever, with something they thought could prevent reanimation on an entire community, and it failed. But they also don't want any partners. They don't want any alliances. They want to get rid of pretty much everybody. When they say the last light of the world, they literally want to be the last community standing. They want no threats. Like, they want to eliminate all people, which is kind of fucking insane. Like, why? You should be building and growing and collecting all the people of the world that you can, you know, that aren't a threat. And just then becoming the last light of the world. You can be the last light, but absorb the world, not destroy it. That's crazy, right? Like, Billy is sick. Whoever the fuck he is, he's sick. And Elizabeth is just as sick too. Those motherfuckers gotta go. But anyway, what I was thinking, Huck can't really warn Portland, but they can prevent them from even attacking them, and then maybe getting Portland on their side. Portland has what? They said 87,000 people. So that community, combined with the Commonwealth, that group can help take down the Civic Republic military. That is how I can kind of see the future, like these movies, like how they're going to get to the big war, like, because the numbers are too huge for the CRM, so you need bigger numbers. And I had a feeling the Commonwealth wasn't going to just be enough, you know, just considering it seems like they might be outgunned. But if we have Portland also, those numbers, plus we'll probably have a little in Indira's little group, but like, we're going to get all these different communities. I think at a point we're going to absorb fear into, and whatever communities they have there. And I think it's just going to be a massive fucking huge war in the movies, and I can't fucking wait. Like, that's going to be so exciting, even though I can tell that's years away. Like, that's just something that they're building to that's going to be so big, and I really hope they can do it right. Like, episodes like these really can build something big, and I think they can do it right. They're really taking their fucking time with these Rick movies, so maybe it's because they really want to build this story up. Of course, they're going to have to get deeper into it. World Beyond, I don't think in the end is going to be enough. I think this is just a start as to, you know, what they're building to and what they're doing, and maybe this delays them a bit, but we still have to continue this story, I think, you know, beyond, I don't know what's planned, because, like, we have the Rick movie, but of course, once we get to that movie, we got to catch up with Rick. Like, it's been 6 years since we last seen him. What has Jadis brought him here to do? What is he doing? What's kept him from his family for 6 years? Like, we got to get his story and what he's been doing the last 6 years. This plan has been implemented from 8 years, so this plan was already initiated before Rick has even gotten there. And then I think they've been teasing that the CRM is going to be in either 10 or 11B or 11C of the Walking Dead main show. So our group is finally going to become aware of the CRM because they're the fucking last to know everything, apparently. So they're finally going to get involved, which I think is going to spin off into the Daryl and Carol show, which is going to make that show really interesting. I think they're going to be looking for Rick once they find out. And then we got Fear is a little bit behind, but we got the Al connection. I don't know when they'll ever get to that story. I'm interested, and I hope they do soon, but Fear's doing its own thing right now. But I think at a point, once they do want to do the big merge and the crossovers, they're going to have to heavily implement the CRM there. But Fear also needs to catch up timeline-wise because they're so far behind, but it also leaves some opportunity for them to tell some early stories that could connect. Then we got Tales. They could do an episode there. And then I'm sure they probably got other spinoffs and stuff that they haven't announced yet that we'll find out. But I really like this episode, the best of the season so far, in my opinion. The drama was just there. The stakes were there. The acting too, like, it's just been amazing. Everything about this episode was there. Like, Lila, she bit the dust, but she was bold. She had too much audacity. Like, you can't come into the room with people who already feel powerful, who already got their head up their asses, and then try to dictate what they're gonna do because you spilling their tea. Like, you're replaceable. I don't know if you realize that or not. And then, like she said, you gave away information. You'll do it again. Like, they're not gonna let you threaten them and hold something over them. They're just gonna do it to the next person. Okay, she snitched. Now you're in her position. Look what happened to her. And I got your family now to threaten you with too. So it's all opportunity. You screwed yourself. Yeah, you saved Leo, but you screwed yourself. And you thought you were doing something because you were going to save everybody, but you screwed yourself. And part of me is like, that's what you get, because you should have been honest from the start. You shouldn't have been a snake bitch. But also, she did genuinely want to help. And like anybody, she didn't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Everybody's going to do what they can to not die. I understand that. And her research failed. She tried. But again, she's not like the rest of the group where it's like, okay, CRM is doing something wrong. Let's stop them. Let's do whatever we can to stop this group, even if we die. She's like, no, I'm going to let them get away with it. I'm just going to try to do my part so I don't die. And hopefully this will all be worth it in the end. Like, they're on 2 different pages. So in a way, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't losing no sleep over Lila. Huck and Silas, I'm ready for that conversation because, yeah, she fucked him up mentally and had him blaming himself and doubting himself and took him to a dark place. And now, hopefully she can clear the air. I guess if Percy can find forgiveness, or I wouldn't necessarily say forgiveness, but at least patience and the willingness to not kill her, I think Silas can too. And now she recruited the help of her husband, which I think is interesting. We're going to have Indira on the outside. I think we didn't get to see Will, so who knows what hell he's going through. But yeah, I guess they can't get the message out to Portland. But now I'm wondering if Michonne at some point is going to either meet up with Indira's group or Portland now. Like, I think either way, we need both groups to take on the CRM. My biggest thing is my queen, Michonne. That's my favorite character. So, like, her out here in the middle of this story, I need to know, like, where she's at, like, what she's doing. I don't know. So many questions, so much, just so much. Jadis is smart as hell. I'll give her that. Smarter than she was in the Walking Dead series. Because she was living in a junkyard and had a trash community. She was just living in peace and I guess slowly recruiting for the CRM. But then she decided, came back when Simon took that off from her, and she realized she couldn't live among regular populace because they just didn't trust her and she didn't like how she was being treated. So she defaulted back to the CRM, rose in the ranks, and is still trying to climb. And she's following this last light of the world bullshit. She gotta go. The bitch has to die. I mean, she's done too much damage and she's just gonna further do damage. You know, I like her character around right now because I want information, but once information is on the table, the bitch has to die. I mean, she gotta go. She's too smart. She's too much of a threat. And even Huck is like, I can't get nothing past her. Like, she's ahead of me. She's one-upping me. She's testing and watching me. She's deciding my fate. Though Jadis really has Huck's best interest in mind, you just can't trust Jadis. I feel like at the end of this, Huck's going to get caught. As smart and as careful Huck is trying to be, I just feel like Jadis can one-up her. They say only the student has hope of defeating the master. And Huck trained her. That was her, you know, she was the mentor to Jadis. So I think Jadis is definitely one-upping her. So we'll see how this all plays out. I'm excited to see what Elizabeth's going to do now that she's back next week. And just, I don't know. I'm excited to see what's next. The episodes have been getting really good, though. So, of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the next The Walking Dead World Beyond.